Hey, what's up guys, it's Lee here with RiceCube Tech, and I've got a special video for you today. Today is my first sponsored tech review. So the other week, I was browsing through Instagram when I received a DM from a company known as Gamdias. They had seen a few of my reviews and asked me if I wanted to review their E1A mouse and keyboard combo. I was told that I was allowed to review the product as I saw fit, and I'm not paid to say anything in this video. This is my raw, unbiased opinion. The set came with the HERMES E1A gaming keyboard with Gamdias' mechanical switches, the Zeus E2 mouse, and the NYX E1 mousepad. This 3-in-1 combo comes in at $55 on Amazon. In order to give you guys an accurate assessment on the peripherals, I switched out my Brown Switch 60% mechanical keyboard and my Logitech G502 wireless for 5 days, a typical work week. Over the course of the week, I used these peripherals for schoolwork, some Apex Legends, and editing this video. Throughout the video, I will be making frequent comparisons to my current setup to give perspective on the devices. Starting with the keyboard's build, we have a plastic deck with a fairly standard layout. It uses standard sized keys that use a cherry-like stem, so if you wanted to replace the keycaps, you could do so. The keys that it comes with aren't necessarily my favorites, but they're not bad either. They have a bit of a glossy finish, which I am worried will eventually show grease buildup, but the keycaps don't feel like they're going to break during any rage sessions. While the Gamdias keyboard lacks matte keycaps, it does have a cool feature that mine does not, which is drainage holes for accidental spills. This helps improve the overall lifetime durability of the keyboard. Compared to my 60%, the Gamdias keyboard has a Numberpad, which is a nice addition but something that I don't personally use. As someone that has limited desk space, using a keyboard with a Numberpad doesn't allow me to have full range of movement on my keyboard tray for my mouse, which meant I had to put it on top of my desk. But that's not a big deal. The next thing to address is the backlighting. It is technically multicolored, but the lighting is zoned and fixed on this lighting pattern here. The lighting is dimmer than my personal keyboard, but keep in mind this is a budget gaming item. Alright, on to the biggest thing, the key switches. To make a long story short, in 2019, I think all gaming keyboards should be full mechanical. These mechanical switches just feel too mushy for me, and the bump isn't enough to provide any sense of tactility. Sure, I'm probably not the best judge as I use Browns, which are known for not having a super tactile bump, but I have used a keyboard with Cherry MX Blues before, and this falls short of that. The mouse and mousepad will be reviewed together. The mouse actually surprised me the most. I would say that it is the best part of the combo. The buttons are very clicky and have a much better feeling in terms of tactility compared to the keyboard. In fact, it has better actuation than my G502 wireless. However, where it falls short is the DPI jumps. There are 4 DPI settings, and I find that the first 2 are completely unusable. They are far too slow for gaming and even make normal schoolwork a drag. The third setting is okay, but I find the fourth to be such a big jump from the third that it feels oversensitive. Because the mouse is built to be light, this highest setting means that the slightest movement slings the cursor across the screen. The mouse itself is nice and compact, but a tad small for my longer fingers, and the biggest complaint is the shortness of the cable. My computer is to the side of the desk, and the cable only barely has enough room for maneuverability. Obviously, with the budgetary nature of this combo, making the mouse wireless is out of the question, but extending the cable reach by a foot would be perfect. There's no complaints on the mousepad. It came unrolled, so there's no creases. So far, it hasn't started to come apart and it's not fraying around the corners. I'll actually continue to use the mousepad long term, but to be honest, it's kind of hard to mess up a mousepad. Overall, for the price of the combo, if you are on a budget and need all 3 items, I would say the combo is an okay buy. My keyboard alone was the price of this set, and my mouse was 3 times the set's price. For a brand new PC owner, you'll find the combo satisfactory, but for experienced owners, you'll find the experience less than satisfactory. Overall, in order to improve the user experience, I would implore Gamdias to make the keyboard mechanical with either brown or red switches, make the keycaps matte finished, and add a more gradual DPI curve by adding a 5th DPI setting, and increase the cable length of the mouse. I personally would love to see these changes and actually think that if Gamdias were to add these changes, they could bump up the price of the combo by $10 to $15 US. That was my review of the Gamdias 3-in-1 system. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you later. Peace.